I'm back. Time to get Brian banned. What the fuck, Natty? Charm needs a child's booster seat. He said he likes being at this height. I don't know why, but that's just how he is. Alright, everyone. Do we all have cups of tea and or beers? Oh, Akadaka. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I should have got my blanket from the lounge room and put it on. Do-do-do. I need to do this. No, I'll just put my hoodie back over me. That's all good. I did that yesterday. I just put my hoodie like over my legs. What do I want to title this? What's a lawyery quip? A stupid. I plead the 69th. Okay. Just a stupid Brian thing. I played the 69th. That's so dumb. Oh, I need to open the game first. That would help. I'm on the highway to hell. What the fuck's it called? Phoenix. There we are. Do do do. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. I accidentally put coffee in my Milo out of habit. I could have a coffee at literally any time and then a Red Bull straight after and go to sleep immediately. Specifically the I heard it was it was announced. I don't know what. Readies. Yeah, you're the Red Bull guy. No, what's specifically about the collector's edition, Natty? Like the cost or something? Something you get in it? Is it like overpriced, not worth it? Sorry, I'm de-teabagging my tea. Red Bull is so good. Oh, that just warms the soul. Collector's edition is being sold for $150 in America. And down the bottom right of the advertisement for it, you can see a label that says games sold separately. Surely that is not real. That can't be real, Natty. Surely to God. Yeah, we've got the V energy drinks, yeah. Have a hokey pokey, a little chalky. It literally... What? That's not real. Surely to God. Games sold separately? Oh, my camera's in the way. That's... There's no way that's real. This is a GameStop exclusive, so like EB Games or whatever. Borderlands 4, not included, is required to redeem Golden Keys. Shift code must be redeemed by 2030. What's the point? How is that $150 and you don't get the game with it? That's actually real? Heaps of games do it now? Seriously? How? Yeah, this big fucking statue can fuck off. Hey, Udelka, how are you? Rui Boss Tea? I've never heard of that. I've got 3 rows of the new banana caramel Whitakers left, and I'm so sad. Can you get more hells? I've tried that. I have tried that one. That's so rank. What I'm saying is the statue better be made from gold. Yeah. Just woke up. Welcome. Good morning. You missed out on marbles. We're just starting the same case that we finished on yesterday that we failed. Today's the day that we succeed. Tastes just like perky nana. All right, everybody. So from my understanding, we're at the start of this court session again. What? Prosecutor von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor. Yeah, this is exactly what we started with yesterday. What happened yesterday? I accidentally lurked because I went to sleep. That's fine. Well, so you saw none of the trial then, Tremonti? Maybe a fresh pair of eyes will help us. The reject shop near was selling perky nanas, and I bought it. I bought a lot. Nana. Oh, right. Okay, right. Perky nanas. Interesting. Lily, hello, how are you? To be honest, at this point, nothing surprises me from the moment they decided to say that when you buy a game, you're buying the license to use, which can be revoked at any time you actually don't own the games. I suppose technically because you're not buying, if you're not buying like hard copies of them, that would make sense. But it's still, it doesn't make it any less stupid. Okay, yeah, so we did all the like first day inquiring. I did not buy perky grandmas. Fair enough. I don't think they exist anyway, so that's fine. I believe you. So we did all our like searching and investigating yesterday as to how Maya here, Maya's on trial because she killed, what's his name? This fella, Dr. Gray. But she was doing a channeling and channeled this nurse who worked for Dr. Gray and killed 14 patients at his hospital. And then she herself died in a car accident. Holy shit, Phoenix Wright himself is in the chat. What up, baby? How are ya? It's really stupid you're paying the same price, sometimes more than the physical copy. Yeah, it's dumb. I believe you. I'm excited to have the real Phoenix Wright in my chat. How cool. Oh. We got a pufferfish. Let's go. Anonymous with the pufferfish. Thank you so much. Ugh. Good to see you, Anonymous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The pufferfish love as always. Okay, so basically, yesterday we tried this case and we lost because everyone was confused and had no idea what the fuck we were meant to do. Wait, I hate Maya. I want her in jail. Phoenix, what the fuck? Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. Oh my god, Miney exists. Miney. I think I know what has to be done, but we'll see. Alrighty. Everyone got your thinking lawyer caps on? Hello, Mama Bear. How are you? How's your day? He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. No spoilers, please, Phoenix. We haven't seen him, but yeah. Gonna lurk while it's cooking. Oh, good, Alondra. Thank you for the lurk. Bye, Bob and chat. Bye, AC. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good day. Now successor. I wonder what kind of person they'll turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya. Pearly? You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't, oh my god. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Gotta go sleep now. Good night, chat and BVN. Good night, Snaz. Thank you so much for hanging out. My next stream will... potentially Friday night with the guys, if we stream. Potentially. Maybe. We'll see, though. He comes home tomorrow. Yay, that's good, Caroline. I'm glad to hear that. Night, Snaz. Thank you for the lurk, Co. What about the train? Huh? What's a tray in? Don't give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Objection! I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Alrighty. Alright, gang. Thinking caps on. We're gonna get this today. The court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. And the prosecution... Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor von Karma? I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. I'd see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge! She's got the whip back out. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. I reckon she gives her about 10 minutes. What is the defense's position, Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I was right. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but that would admit to murder. Defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Curtsy. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. So victim and killer. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Grow up, idiot. Floor plans added to the court record. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Alright, witness testimony. We should be able to breeze through this relatively easily. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Okay. So I think we just press him on everything because, you know, it's just what you do. Cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. And then after that, we win. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim. Now, why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're already paying attention to that, then I suggest... If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints. There were fingerprints. Along with the victims. One bullet hole in him, yes. Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Nah, I walked right into her hands there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Yeah, so the autopsy report, he was shot in the forehead. Yeah, so just one shot. How do you know it was point-blank? Oh, about how far away is that? Anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point-blank? 12 inches? Is that point-blank? That's like... What is it? 2.5 centimeters per inch? So that's like a solid 30 centimeters away. What's that, like that far? Yeah, I suppose that'd be... I'd still classify that as point-blank, I guess. Tisk, 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 Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn? Maybe you've heard of it. That's very far away, yeah. I feel like it's still, like, close enough. If it's point blank, it just means you're not gonna miss, basically. So that's, like, from here to here away. So that's, like, you know, not, like, super far. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot... Penis-sized... okay. I getcha. Wait, 12 inches? That's... Yeah, that's 30 to 51 centimeters, yeah. I feel like 30 centimeters is not too bad. 51's kind of pushing point blank, though. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Well, I never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was shot, sir, the victim was stabbed in the chest. Helen gets ya. Hells gets ya. Stabbed, and what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? It looks like it belonged to the Faze, sir. Policon, how you doing? Make the text box transparent in the options. It makes more of the art visible. Well, that would actually be interesting. Text box. Oh, like that? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Thank you. Oh, I like that. No, leave it like that. Do you not like this? And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Ugh, this does not look good. He's got more... Yeah, he's got a torso. And she's got a torso. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. Oh, fuck, hang on. I need to go back. I need to quiz him on that one. Now we'll see more of Mia's titties. That's what Policon wants the transparent text box for. When Mia comes back, he wants to see them titties. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, how would you know that? So, And I also didn't hear a no. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. His testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Nice. Murder weapon was Gray's, 2 shots fired, bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Murder weapon. A small fruit knife belongs to the phase, bears Maya's fingerprints. The date and time of the death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time, and 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse, as if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes. Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I'd better think this through all the way. Nope, not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing the murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. We can't have that. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective. Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... this bitch. Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. I still don't know how she does that. Anyway. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. And a bullet hole. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Maya's costume added to the court record. There are blood spatters on it. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Okay. Oh wait, do we have to press on everything? I don't remember. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal? Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today too. Nah. Does she have a spare one? Is she not allowed to wear anything else? As you can see, it's covered in blood. Oops. Back. Is blood on the costume? Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Kahn was perfectly correct. The judge is on her side. If I bite off more, I can chew. We press further about this, obviously, yes. Because it's got the bullet hole in it. I can't look at it more. Yeah, press. Yeah. I think we pressed further here yesterday. Why is she suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Yeah, bullet hole. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright? The Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way you can poke a hole in it. Aside from the fact there is a literal hole in it already, Mr. Judge. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. There is one little thing. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you are talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. It's not doing that weird lifty-uppy thing like it was doing yesterday. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There is a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I've found the hole I was looking for. Nah, no ghosts today, thankfully. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order! 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 This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Maya's costume updated in the court record. Very cool. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of that evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. While I agree it's a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then no way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? I could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that... Oh, this is where we got stuck yesterday. Does anyone have any ideas? If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma. She thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. We tried presenting the I think we tried presenting this yesterday, and they said it was nothing. Did we try the knife yesterday? The folding screen with one of the prompts. The costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Show the screen again, and I'm getting a bit chilly. Folding screen about 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. So that's like another bullet. Hang on. It's getting a bit chilly here on these old legs. Charizard, how we doing? The other pieces of evidence. It's the same shot. Yeah, maybe. It could have gone like through her sleeve and then through the thing. But there was also space behind there. So that's where the bullet hole is, in the bottom of that. When Maya got shot at, she was here. So the bullet would have had to go like through, like there, like that. I thought maybe there's someone hiding behind there, but they said that it smelled like gunpowder, so they had to be close. So they couldn't have been behind there. I heard this game before. It seems really interesting. It's a lot of fun. So our evidence, we've got... Hang on, I need to blow my nose, sorry. Yeah, it was like 8 inches off the ground, I think. 8 inches off the ground, yeah. We've got the Fey Manor there. Mysterious light. This proves that Mimi was the nurse at the clinic that died in the car crash. This is the folding screen with a bullet hole in it. This is a key to get into the room. Then we got the diagram of the chamber. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Diagram. So the victim was here. Maya was here. And there's a bullet hole over here. Present the screen as well. On this, I think we tried presenting the screen yesterday, didn't we? Did we try that? And we've got the autopsy report. He was stabbed in the chest and then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. And we've got the murder weapon. It was grazed, so it was the victim's gun. 2 shots were fired. 2. It has both the victim's and Maya's fingerprints on it. We only tried it on one of the messages. She must have been low too. Well, I was thinking maybe she was like, they were both kneeling down or something. We got the knife, murder weapon, a small fruit knife belongs to the phase. And it's got Maya's fingerprints on it. The clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. And then if we check it, we can see the blood on the front. And there's a bullet hole in the left sleeve. Yeah, one bullet hole, he died. He had one bullet right through the forehead. And then there's a second bullet hole through here. So it had to have gone through her costume and through this as well. She was deaf low, yeah. How the knife had to have been in there beforehand. He shot her while she was low, yeah. Okay, so back from the start. Even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. No, we're trying to defend her innocence. We're trying to prove she's innocent. So, Charizard, she's like a spirit medium who can contact dead people, and the dead people take over her body. So this is Maya, the person we're defending. She was talking to this dead girl. So this dead girl took over Maya's body and then attacked this fella. So these two were having a channeling meeting, and then she took over her body and killed him. Present the folding screens for fighting back. I think that's what we did yesterday. It's the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. No, it's all good, Charizard. It's good because then everyone else gets a bit of a refresher as well. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, she's wearing the same one, another one. So then if we continue, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. So we need to just find a contradiction in here somewhere. Present the costume. Isn't she? Yeah, we presented it on on this one, yeah? Was it this one we presented the costume on? Could we try the costume on a different one, maybe? It's covered in blood. I mean, it is covered in blood. Right, so we had... There was... It smelled like gunshot residue, didn't it? Is that what the judge said? You smell gunpowder, yeah. Did we try presenting the knife yesterday? If we present the knife here, maybe would that help? Wasn't on it. She probably wasn't close enough. No, but like trying to prove the fighting back is what I'm thinking of. Like why would she have had a knife if she wasn't fighting back? Maybe, I don't know. And then if we prove I think we tried presenting the gun as well. Wait, so we did try the gun yesterday. And we tried the costume on this one as well, didn't we? Try the screen. Which one would we try the screen on though? On the last one? I think we tried. Did we try the screen on the last one though? Because okay, we'll try the screen here then. The music's still going. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Wrong state. Which statement do we try the screen on though? It's covered in blood. It's the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Or there's another more incriminating piece of evidence. I'm so stuck. Is this going to be something obvious and we're just like... Wish you could explain your thought process? Yeah. Yeah, we've tried Hey Sean, it goes confused. Yeah, we're missing the obvious answer. When he... So present the costume here, we reckon? On this one? That's all good, Sean. You can, Okay, let's try this. You can learn with us because we're all lost anyway. Okay, let's try this. Nope, there's still music. Present Maya there. Not sure I follow you. It clearly contradicts the I thought. Okay, let's try presenting Maya at that one. Do we try Maya here? To take on the charity stream. It should be a bit of fun, Sean, I reckon. For a good cause. Yeah, it'll be good. Do we just try Maya here? Something we haven't tried. I guess we can... Let's try this. No, that's not it. What do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow you. It clearly, fuck me. Yeah, I'm awful at replying, but yeah. Your mum called? We just got more, more wrong answers. I actually genuinely do not understand. The hell are we missing? I don't know, hey. Sorry, give me 1 second. I can't just present the whole, no. What was Maya's witness statement? What happened if we keep getting it wrong? Yeah, this is what happened yesterday. We had to start over. Well, you can't see people's witness statements. We got Dr. Gray's the autopsy report. Newspaper clipping, guide map of the Fay Manor, and another newspaper clipping. Yep. What the fuck is this? Maybe if... Should we... We haven't presented the knife yet. This is where we lost yesterday, Em, yeah. Could we try... Do we try presenting the... This girl? The dead girl? Because Maya would have changed into her body or something. I don't know. I'm clutching at straws now. I'm so fucking lost. Can we do something with the gumshoe before we present it? I don't think so. Alright, I'll give you that it's the blood splatters from the victim, but was this hole in the sleeve and then it just shows a tear in the seam? Missing the hole is not what I'm asking you about. I'm talking about the hole itself. The smell of gunpowder. Wait, is this it? Clearly gives that away. It's a bullet hole. No, and then she's... But they do. A bullet hole in the sleeve, blood splatter all over the costume. Neither of these things can change the fact that the defendant killed the victim. There's something more to this costume. Come now, detective, you're wasting precious time. Yes. There's something more to this costume. What is that? There literally isn't. Let me flip it over. Are we starting to cook? Oh, I don't know. That was... Non-fungible turtle, how are you? You're much more in tune with bird lore. I myself am more attuned to bird lore as well. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? You could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. Non-fungible turtle, I believe I have made myself perfectly redundant. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on the circumstances, this murder changed drastically. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have a... Okay. Maya's costume. Yeah, she's wearing this when we arrested her. She's wearing her channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? That's just the same thing as before. It's covered in blood, yep. Okay. Go the knife. On which prompt? Costume the defendant's wearing at the time of the crime. Sorry, pal, is an even more interesting piece. Okay, I didn't do this one again. What was this? Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? Fight back. Kind of scary today, you know, pal. Come on, Mr. Wright, blah, blah, blah. Please stop glaring at me like that. If you press him again, it just says the same things, I think. It was this one, wasn't it? It was the covered in blood one we pressed again? Yeah, okay, no. Yeah, what is it? This hole in the sleeve? Yep, blah, 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 blah. Same, same, same. Yep, yep, yep. Good to know. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try the knife on the last one. What's the worst that can happen? We get it wrong again? Contradicts the evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Okay, so we have one more attempt left and then we fail again. This is very cool. How is it 10:30 already? Do we just like Google the fucking answer? We tried the gun there. Do we actually just Google this? I'm gonna Google it. What would I search for? Present the statement the victim took a shot. We lost with dignity yesterday, Udelka, and it's 10:30 PM right now. And I am sick of going around in circles. Present the statement the victim took a shot. So you say... We don't have a too close he missed one on this one. Covered in blood, the defendant attacked person without a doubt was not fighting back. Ace Attorney, case 2. Bullet hole contradiction. Yeah, that's just gonna, that one's just got spoilers on it. I didn't read anything there. And then what does he say here? This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Defendant was wearing... How do... This is case number 2, Lisa. Do we just send it? Nah. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. Lots of spoilers on there for the rest of the case, and it tells you more than, like, just this solution. So I tried to avoid all that. There were, like, character names and stuff I didn't know, so I'm like, I don't want to read that. Trial Part 2. Yeah, I think that's the one, yeah. Costume at this prompt, Charizard? Welcome back, Ellen. The case is fucked. Again. The defendant didn't fight back prompt. This one with the costume. Did we not do that already? We did that yesterday, surely. Surely not. As if we didn't do that. We did that yesterday. Are you joking? Kind of a weird feeling. Didn't you say that yes? You said my client killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is a bullet hole? Or did we do this yesterday? And then, or did we get stuck after this? What? This is familiar. What does it mean? I'll tell you. And then she's like, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. You can miss at close range or something. I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to fight back? Oh, you're right. Seems you're correct. Yeah, this is the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Yeah, we did this as well. So we got stuck after this. What is with that are you finished yet laugh? Yeah, we did this. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only on grounds, yeah, to justified self-defense plea. Yeah, we did this yesterday. That's correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right. No, your search was helpful. Pick the... I hate this game. The defense has yet to prove anything at all. Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. How so? Ah, don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day, with the new information we acquired added in, of course. Oh, nothing worthy. Okay, right. Okay, and then he tells the story of what happened. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yep. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Yeah, this we got to hear yesterday. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Nah, you're all good, Hells. This scenario put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength and it seems unlikely that the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Then she says, but she, due to blah blah blah, whatever, she transforms into the someone. Now that you mention it, objection! And then she's like, blah, 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 blah. You think you can get away with such a flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When the channeling with the Kurain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. Yes, with the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. And believe it, she even studied up on the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, no good. All good, no dramas, Charizard. Like I said before, I am perfect. What about what you were talking about? I didn't quite get it. Never mind. We got stuck here. Of course, the victim used the last part of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. And he was talking about getting his blood donated. He gave blood, yeah, the other day. Yep, afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy, yep. Guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Sorry. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. And where did he get this gun from? He bought it on the black market 2 days beforehand. Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Yep. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. My, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me. I wonder. Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Yeah, this is where we got stuck yesterday. The defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This is where we were stuck yesterday, I think, and I still have no idea. And we only have one chance left. I just pressed him on everything, Em. Yeah, this is where we all thought we were earlier. The statements say about close range. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank, gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. Now to this one, present clothes again. clothes on this one. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Oh, we're right. Good call. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Good job, gang. You're so smart. I'm so lucky to have you. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Thanks, guys. You're the best. It's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away, and it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? I'll punch you, Von bitch. As if that were even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Ooh, she hit him with one of these. Okay. Well, then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Something doesn't make sense. BRB, all good. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal flaw? Yow. Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. Alright guys, what are we thinking? And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. It has to be that. Surely. BRB Lisa, all good. Now it's the folding screen. I think it's the folding screen, yeah. I think screen now. Let's do it. I'm just going to send it immediately. Take that! This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen. I'd like to point the court's attention to the hole in the folding screen. No music. Whew. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. Yep, right there. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Here. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. I just realized I forgot to brush my teeth this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again. Huh? Was she further back? Oopsie. So was she further back here? My bad. I was a bit trigger happy there. More centered. Well, if the bullet hole's there and it was 8 inches off the ground, then she would have had to be like over here somewhere. Like, so it's really low, close to it. Alright, Co, all good. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good day. Good luck beating the case. Thank you. We'll need it. She's not close to him. Ari, no gunpowder? Yeah. Because they started off in the middle. Like here and here. But then obviously if she was... the bullet's low, she had to be like further away as well with the no gunpowder thing. So was she over here at like a something maybe? Like down here? Should move back in fear? Yeah, let's... we'll try here. Okay. That sounds more promising. No. That's wrong? I'm gonna kill myself! Oh my god. Was she behind there or something? Was she behind the folding thing? Oh, I hate this case. Welcome back, Lisa. We're not starting this again now. Let's reconvene next time. At least now we know which ones to start with earlier. This case makes no fucking sense. Do I want to hear something crazy? Of course. Yeah, we'll get through it next time. I say we end stream here. He tried his best. I don't know if he did. No, he did try his best. I told you I knew someone had 5 kids in 7 years. Yeah. Okay. Had her most recent child... She's not pregnant again, is she? Please say no. "12 weeks pregnant again? That's fucked. She had her Most recent child 6 months ago, and she's been pregnant for 3 months already. That's ridiculous. Get a TV in the bedroom. Needs to be so accurate, give us actual multiple. Yeah. Bye, Super Lisa. See you when I see you, Illy. Alright, everyone. Thanks for hanging out and lawyering with me. I'm sorry we're silly at this. I'm silly at this. Yeah, the two youngest will be just under 12 months apart. That's insane, actually. She needs to enjoy not being pregnant for a while. We'll get there. We're a team. We are a team, yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous, Caroline. Do they not work? I think they don't want to work, Lisa. That might be the point. If they're having kids all the time, they can't work. And they'd get benefits from the government, probably. Not a good lawyer team, but a team nonetheless. And that's all I can ask for. She didn't want any more and had her IUD appointment, and 3 days before she found out she was pregnant. Her husband should just get a vasectomy, honestly. They're just super religious? Okay, right. Oh, Ems, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Pardon me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Find another hobby or sleep in separate rooms. I agree wholeheartedly. Thanks for the bits, Em. Wait, they actually don't have a TV? What the fuck? Alright, everyone. I'm gonna head off. I'll be doing a TikTok live tomorrow, playing Daisy Chain, doing a charity stream. So every answer that we get, every incorrect guess on there, there's some sponsors in the UK that are going to donate £100 to a charity. I'm going to play 20 games of Daisy Chain, so let's try and get a few answers wrong tomorrow, yeah? I will maybe be in the TikTok stream, maybe streaming. I'll be starting in, how does time work? 9 hours from now-ish? 9 hours, give or take. A few half hour. Well, I mean, our lawyer brain is dumb, so maybe that would help. Thank you so much for the stream as always. Thank you so much for hanging out, Em. First of all, wanted, then physical issues. So 5 was a surprise. Yeah, TikTok stream. I'll buy some beer. Yay! Midnight or 1 a.m. Yeah, that's too early. Sleep's more important, yeah. So I do have something to do early tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, I'll be live on TikTok, so hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, we will continue this on... It'll probably be next Monday night, I reckon. Hey Trunk, how are you? Unfortunately missed the stream. All good. We played Phoenix Wright again and we lost at the exact same part because this game is testing my patience. We'll get it next time. But yeah. House in... Oh, they're in LA. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, big tough. But... So you missed out on literally nothing, Trunk. Just frustration. No government support. Yeah, okay, true. Yeah, so more Phoenix next Monday, I reckon. I won't be streaming on Twitch again until potentially Friday if I play games with the guys. So, yeah. Sleep well, old man. Thank you. I will maybe see you guys then. Bilbs is going to stream on Twitch tomorrow. We should be. I'm going to stream on TikTok in the morning. And then I will maybe be streaming on Twitch on Friday. So hopefully I will see you around one of those at some stage. And until I see you next, have good days, have good nights. Sleep well. Love you all. Is he though? Probably not. Catch you, Trunk. Thanks for stopping by briefly. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It's a lot of